You finally bought that thing you wanted for months. The package arrives, you open it, and instead of happiness, you feel a knot in your stomach. Guilt. Why does spending money, your own money, make you feel like you did something wrong? Here's what most people don't realize. Spending guilt isn't about the money. It's about the story you tell yourself about the money. Morgan Housel in The Psychology of Money says something powerful. Quote, "Money is not just a tool, it's an emotional container. When you grew up hearing money doesn't grow on trees or watched your parents fight about bills, your brain wired spending equals danger." Behavioral economists call this the pain of paying. Every time you spend, your brain's insula, the same region that processes physical pain, lights up. It's not imaginary, it's biology. But here's where it gets interesting. That pain is strongest when you pay with cash. Credit cards, the pain drops by almost 40%. Why? Because swiping a card doesn't feel like losing money. Your brain doesn't register it the same way. So if you feel guilty even when you swipe, the problem isn't the spending. The problem is your money narrative. Let me give you 3 things that actually work. Number 1, the guilt-free fund. Ramit Sethi talks about this in I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Set aside 10% of your income every month into a separate account. Label it guilt-free spending. When you buy something from this fund, there's zero guilt because the money was always meant to be spent. The psychology shifts from I shouldn't have to I planned for this. Number 2, the 48-hour rule. Impulse buying triggers guilt because your emotional brain made the decision, not your rational brain. So add a rule. Anything over $1,000, you wait 48 hours. If you still want it after 2 days, buy it. You'll be shocked. 70% of the time, the urge disappears. And when you do buy, zero guilt because it was a decision, not a reaction. Number 3, align spending with values. This one's from Die with Zero by Bill Perkins. Ask yourself one question before any purchase. Does this buy me time, memories, or growth? If yes, spend freely. If no, skip it. When your spending reflects your values, guilt cannot exist because you're not wasting money. You're investing in the life you actually want. Here's the truth. Spending guilt isn't a money problem. It's a clarity problem. You don't know what your money is for, so every expense feels like a loss. Fix the clarity and the guilt disappears. If this hit home, drop a heart in the comments and tell me, what's one purchase you felt guilty about that you now realize was actually worth it? I'll read every comment. Subscribe for more Book Dose.